ICICI through Lakshya. How does this product work, and how does this help us in these times?
Yes, yes. So, talking about the Lakshya, as you said, the Lakshya lifelong income. So here, as I said, the passive income importance, which people has realized at this point of time. Here, it's a very good proposition by ICICI Prudential, where a individual is getting a tax-free income till 99 years of age. So, for example, if I am in my peak of my career, and if I'm saving more, I could invest into product like Lakshya lifelong income, so that in case there is uncertainty after 5 years or 10 years, I'm pretty sure that I'm getting a guaranteed income for 99 years or till the age of 99 years. So here you're getting a guaranteed income till 99 years of age. You're getting an annual income which is greater than your premiums. You're getting a life cover till 99 years of age because you're getting a life cover from day one. Then there's a regular additions from year one, and all the maturity which you get here is completely tax free. So it's a
Hang
very good
on,
proposition. Yeah.
hang on. I think you have completely floored me. You are saying, first of all, thank you for saying that I will live till age 99. That is very complimentary. So what you're saying is, if I live till age 99, I have to contribute for a few years now, and I will get that same money or more back every year till I'm alive. Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yes. This is a proposition. You just need to pay for a few years, and you get your money till 99 years of age.
So it is in a way better than annuity that is offered by the traditional PSUs. You know, I mean,
Yes, yes. It's 100% better than annuities, and even the annuities are taxable. Whereas here, it is completely tax-free proposition. So if we just quantify same like we did for ASIP,
sure.
for example, an individual at the age of 35, if he invests 3 lakh rupees per year for 10 years, so he has total invested 30 lakh rupees. After 5 years, he's getting a guaranteed 4.5 lakh as a regular addition. Then from 51st year, he is getting 3.54 lakh per annum till 99 years of age. And even on the 99th year, he is getting a lump sum of around 40 lakhs. So it's a very good proposition where an individual is just paying 30 lakh rupees and he's getting a 2.17 crore. So it is regular income which is getting till 99 years of age. So it's like, and usually people invest into Lakshya lifelong income a huge sum by calculating their monthly expenses. For example, my monthly expense is 50,000 rupees. So I should invest 6 lakh rupees. Means 6 lakh rupees I should get after 10 years, so that I did not need to worry for my monthly expenses. So people invest by looking into their monthly expenses, 3 lakh rupees, 6 lakh rupees, as well as 10 lakh rupees, looking into a Lakshya lifelong product. And good part is you're getting the tax-free income, and all 3.54 lakh rupees is completely tax-free, unlike in annuity which is taxable, and all the lump sum payout are tax-free. And a good part is you're getting a cover from the day one. So it's a very good proposition. It's a very good proposition of a passive income. And in this time in COVID era, people has realized the importance of passive income, and product like Lakshya lifelong income. Are, it's a very good proposition to add in their product portfolio. So yeah, this is Lakshya lifelong
So
income. If
just
you look,
to
yeah,
reflect back, for the benefit of viewers and myself, if I were to put, say, 3 lakh rupees per annum, that is your slide, right? That's the one. Yeah. So if I put 3 lakhs now, just tuck it away for 10 years and then wait for another 5 years. After that, my entire post-retirement monthly expense can be met just by this one product if I am wise enough to start right now. Is that correct?
yes,
And in between,
completely.
God forbid I die, then the 10 times the cover, that is 30 lakhs plus all additions, bonuses will accrue. And if not, if I
Yes,
survive till age 99, then the entire stream of 3.5 lakhs per annum till age 99 comes to me. Plus, at 99, I'll get a nice chunky 13.5 lakh as a birthday gift from iPro. Is that correct?
yes, you are completely correct. So it's a very good proposition for someone as a passive income source, regular income. And good part is that the payouts which you're getting is higher than what you paid. So here you're getting annual, your payouts are higher than your annual premium. So if you look at the 6 lakh example, you're paying 6 lakh, but you're getting 7.08 lakhs per year till 99 years.
Sure.
So here, if you even you calculate the inflation part, everything has been considered.
So one question that some of our viewers have pointed out is, why not just put money into a large deposit and enjoy the interest? I mean, how would you counter that argument? Again, so this is FD versus this product, which people are trying to
Yes, yes,
understand. So can you just very
yes.
quick 2 point summarize Suppose if I put, let's say,
Yes.
2 crores in an FD and earn 20, I mean, usse acha, why is this better? So can you just summarize in 2 points?
Yes, yes. So number one problem with FDs are that there's a huge amount of reinvestment risk, as I earlier mentioned, that you need to reinvest again at the prevailing interest rates. And people in 10 years back had invested at 12% FD, but now they are booking FD at 5%. So biggest problem is reinvestment risk. Second is the taxation part. So we knew that in the taxation part, FDs are taxable, whereas here you're getting a complete tax-free income, and people in today's time do want a hassle-free income. So after 10 years, 15 years, my retirement, I do not need to go for paperwork, how much amount interest I've earned, how much taxation I need to pay, is a long-term or a short-term capital gain tax. No. Here it's very simple. All the payouts which you get is completely tax-free. And good part is there's no reinvestment risk. And here in FD, what happens? FD, as I said, every 5 years, if you I just want to reiterate more, the underlying of Lakshya lifelong income is usually government paper which are 30 years horizon. So here we are booking government papers, which is most trusted paper in India. You're getting government paper for next 30 years. So you're getting a regular income over the period of time. So it's way better than FD, because FD is subjected to taxation, it is subjected to reinvestment risk, and even in today's time, where you will see in coming quarters there will be huge amount of NPAs coming forward from various banks, and especially in Maharashtra, if you look. 2 months back, the CKP Cooperative Bank was closed down by RBI, and RBI is still taking measures because of the tension rising of huge amount of NPAs, where the depositors' money is not safeguarded. Whereas here it is complete safety, complete better return, safety, stability, and visibility. Yeah.
I think we have addressed these 2 questions by our audience, but I'll just reiterate what I understood, that in case of death after age 50, I mean, in this example, if death happens, let's say at age 65, then you will get 10 times. So that person has been paying 6 lakhs in this example. He will get 60 lakhs plus the entire accrued regular additions. So you will get that amount paid out. In this illustration, we have chosen 79 lakhs as the maturity amount if that person survives till age 99. So I hope that is clear. If not, then we'll take it at the end of the session. Also, one question is that when I pay 6 lakhs, will I get tax benefit? The answer is yes and no. It will come within your ATC limits. So to that extent, you can take benefit up to the prescribed limit of 1.5 lakh, not the full 6 lakh amount. Excellent. So fantastic. We go through ASIP. We did go through Lakshya lifelong income. I'm floored. I'm really sold on this lifelong income thing. So we will speak after this webinar. I'm sure I'll have lots of questions myself. Yes, you are showing us some slide. I think gold is the topic of the season, and I guess you're prodding us to look at some interesting thought on gold before we move on to the next topic. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. So yeah, just to continue with the Lakshya lifelong story. So if you look, Lakshya lifelong income can be given as a proposition as better compared to gold. So if you look on the slide on the left side, I have taken out, let's say, from 31st March 1981, where the gold prices were 1600 rupees per 10 grams, and we all know that earlier, wherein we say 1 tola, which was 11.4 grams. Now, if you look at the rate, which are hovering around 50,000 rupees for per 10 gram. So if you look in CAGR, of the compound annual growth rate of a gold, if you have invested into gold, you would have made around 8.48% of return. But we all know that gold is subjected to taxation, which is long-term capital gain tax at 20%. So net return here in gold, you will be making around 6.79%, whereas on Lakshya lifelong income, a net return which has been made is around 7.4%. So Lakshya lifelong income is a better proposition than gold, and gold is usually given as a gift. For example, in our daughter's marriage, where we give a huge amount of gold as a gift. But instead of a gold, let's start by gifting a policy of a Lakshya lifelong income, where your daughter can herself enjoy the benefits of the payout over the period of time. Because earlier what used to happen, because I can relate very much with the gold, because I myself has 5 real sisters, so we have self have given gold as a gift to them in the time of their marriages. But earlier we used to make heavy jewelries, but now the things have changed. People are now moving to the small jewelries, very minimal gold on their outfit, their accessories. So they do not want to invest gold as a heavy jewelry type. So rather than giving an heavy jewelry as a gold gift, where they safeguard it into their bank lockers, they do not use it on a frequent way, and just keep it as an investment, I think Lakshya lifelong income, if you gift it, it will be really good proposition because they themselves are reaping the benefits of the payout over and over till 99 years of age. So it's a very good proposition. Instead of gifting a goal, gift a policy with everything being, better returns, payouts have been enjoyed by your daughter. So yeah, that's the whole proposition. I think you're on mute. Hello. Yeah, I think you're on mute.
Yes, sorry. What you're saying is that while gold was a preferred kind of tuck away tool maybe 40, 50 years ago, today there are much more better options. I think point taken. Won't make my wife very happy, but I'll just buy her a small piece of gold like you suggest. And if she's upset, I'll ask her to talk to you and then gift her one of these gifts. Fine. I will take that in risk. You did mention about this lifelong income creation that somebody can do as a parent. Or
Yes.
you have done it for your sisters as well, your parents have done it. Can you just help us understand how that works and how one can, as a senior citizen or as a parent or a grandparent, how they can use this tool for legacy creation?
Yes. So if you look, just a small example on your screen, it's a legacy creation for a grandchildren. So it's, you can, as I say, rather than gifting gold to your daughter or rather than gifting something else to your grandchild, you better give them a Lakshya lifelong income, because here the benefits are being reaped by themselves, because all the payouts which are they are getting are tax free. So in this small example, let's say if Rohit as a grandfather invested 1 lakh rupees for 10 years for their grandchild, so on the 15th year, when Rohit received 1.5 lakhs, means for example, on the 15th year when his grandchild wants to get some gift, he's getting a guaranteed payout of 1.5 lakh where he can gift a bicycle or an iPad. And while he would move for his higher studies or from his graduation or his post graduation, a regular payout gets started after the 16th year onwards. So it's a very good proposition for your grandchild where he will be very much happy that his grandfather gifted him a product where he's getting a regular money. It's like a pocket money which he's getting on a regular basis over the period of time. And even good part is that in case of uncertainty or in case of uncertainty going ahead, here the payout doesn't stop because the policy has been taken in the name of a grandchild. So here the policy doesn't stop. So if it's very Lakshya lifelong income is a very good proposition because there is no age limit restriction. So I can take it in a smaller age and I enjoy the benefit till 99 years of age. And even in the grandchild, if we enjoy the benefit till 99 years of age, and let's say at the 85th year, even the grandchild's 85th year, something happens to the grandchild, that benefit will be given to his son. So it's you can see a three legacy plan which you can give as a beautiful proposition. So that's
Okay.
the whole concept of that.
So in this, just to understand it, it's a beautiful slide, by the way. Rohit is the grandfather, Karan is the grandchild. You are saying that Rohit can take it in his grandchild's name,
Modi ji,
so that even
hello,
if
hello. Modi ji, can you use the microphone? We are not hearing properly, sir. Himmat Singh ji's reply is properly coming, but your voice is cracking.
okay, fair enough. Let me use a microphone. Thank you.
Yes.
Just one sec. Just one sec. That's a good point. Is this clear?
Yes, yes.
Is this better, guys?
Yes, it's clear now.
Sorry for that. Now, okay. So my point was, Himmat, you were saying that Rohit is the grandfather. He is old, obviously, so he's gifting it to his grandchild. And the grandchild is the life assured. So it's not up to 99 years of the grandfather's age. It is up to 99 years of the grandsons or the granddaughter's age, correct?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I think this point is very clear. Excellent.